Check 1, 2.
Go! Curious about real estate? Yes! Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need, get over the fear, and get started. This is the Michael Quarles Real Estate Show with your host, Michael Quarles.
Hello everybody, Michael Quarles with the Michael Quarles Real Estate Show. Welcome to podcast episode 311. It has been way too long since I've done a podcast, and in fact, Mr. James McCoy, who is absolutely with me today, sent me an email earlier and he said, Mike, what's going on? We haven't had a podcast in forever. So let me apologize right up in the beginning. And the second part of his email, he said, can you talk about our coaching program? Now, James is our senior accountability coach, and he knows all about our coaching program, but he's never done a podcast before. So rather than putting him on the spot, I thought I'd bring him in, talk about the coaching program. If you're in the coaching program, there's no reason for you to listen to it. If you thought about being coached and want to know about our coaching program, stay tuned. Here we go. So first of all, we start out, it's a 6-month process. Now, some of you are kind of going to be kind of like me. I never had a coach. It took me a long time to figure out how to do this right. And if I would have had a guy or a gal way back in the day, 35 years ago, who could have set me down and showed me how to do this the correct way in a 6-month period, I'd be well on my way a lot faster and a lot sooner. But it's a 6-month program. There are like 60 classes a month. So what a class is for us is we actually have conference calls, and each conference call is a different topic. James, what kind of topics do we talk about?
We have a wide variety of different stuff that we go over.
We go
contract
contracts.
review. We have a topic every Tuesday afternoon. We have CRM. We talk about general marketing. We
So
talk
for
about
those of you-
campaign marketing.
For those of you that may not know what a CRM is, we have a software program that our coaching students get to use for free, and it manages all your prospects, all your sellers, all your buyers, all your loans, all your renters, all of the things that you have to do with a real estate project. So what else besides the CRM?
Also, we have general marketing and campaign marketing that we do.
Which is extremely important. A lot of folks, one of the things they come to us for is a better understanding of who to market to. And we put an algorithm together about 10 years ago or so. And what it is we research your area together. We find out how many houses there are, what the median values are, how many foreclosures, how many pre-foreclosures, what the days on market are, what's the equity base, how many units have equity, what's the median value. We put all those numbers together into an algorithm, and it comes back to us and tells us where you should be concentrating your efforts and your money on from a marketing perspective. Because just sending out money or spending money doesn't in fact create the best opportunity. So we try to narrow the opportunity down for you. So that's one of the first things we do. We have the Q&A calls.
Q&As are terrific. Every single week, you can just bring all your questions and get them answered. It's fantastic.
The nice thing about the Q&A, I enjoy it. I get to do those. Folks bring me their questions. We talk about sub 2, we talk about seller financing, we can talk lease option, we can talk marketing, we can talk buy and hold, we can talk wholesaling, which is a big part of what we teach. Now we'll also teach assigning, we'll also teach wholesaling, we'll also teach subject to, we'll also teach fix and flip and lease option, but I really like wholesaling. I like making the majority of the money just as fast as possible. Besides that, there's so many of them I got to remember. We have Gabe gets involved on one of the classes every week.
Absolutely. Every Tuesday, Gabriel comes in and does a topic class, different topic every week, and that guy's just terrific, very knowledgeable.
We do deal review classes.
Deal review, absolutely.
So if you have a deal, bring it.
Absolutely. Everything in the program is driven towards getting deals done, and once you get them under contract, you can bring them to the class, and we'll go through the deal.
One of the nice things I'm finding is we're actually seeing enormous results. So it's kind of fun. We had one of our students on his fourth phone call, and he used our Alex call center, which the coaching students have the ability to use. He used our Alex call center on his 4th phone call. He got a deal. I don't know how much he made, but he made a chunk. And then most of our students are bragging all the big fat checks they're making. Of course, it's all dependent upon effort and what you put into it, but it's fun. We've got modules. How many modules do we have?
We have almost 70 modules, 68 modules.
So those are videos and audios and written material.
Absolutely.
So if you can't be in a class, you can listen and watch it. You can also listen back to the class because we record everything. Oh, wait a second. We're missing out the most important part. You actually get your own accountability coach. So tell me what the accountability coach does for our student.
Think about it like this. Once you have the course and you get into the course, having somebody just to call, having somebody to reach out to and ask your questions on a daily and monthly basis. But then also every month you have class time where you have somebody that's holding you accountable for goals, things that you put in place that you want to achieve.
Right.
And they're reading because we make notes and we keep track of your progress and we hold you accountable. You know, we say this, you know, we want you to make this many cold calls and go to this many FISBOs and so on and so forth. And then when you don't do it, we call you and we say, what's going on? How come you haven't done it?
You know what, in my life, because I didn't have a coach for real estate, I did, however, I've had coaches for other parts of my life. A perfect example, a lot of you folks know that are listening that I liked MMA. I'm a little fat and too old for it now, but not too long ago I wasn't, and I really enjoyed it. And I can go to the MMA gym and I can hit a punching bag. I can do that all by myself. And if you've ever hit a punching bag for 2 minutes, 3 minutes straight, you're pretty much done. You're ready to go home. That was a great workout, but you didn't really get anything accomplished. Or you can take a buddy with you, and one of you can hold the sparring mitts, and the other guy can be jabbing and hooking and crossing against the mitts, and that's fun. You get more done because there's two of you. Each of you try to get the other person to do better. Or you can do what I did, and that's hire a coach. And I can tell you what, I learned how to knock somebody out the moment I hired a guy that could teach me how to throw the perfect cross. And that's the difference between not having a coach and just hitting a punching bag, or learning how to defend yourself in case you ever need it. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I have to have those people in my life that help me become better.
Thanks for listening. We'll be right back. Are you running out of leads? It's time you tried Yellow Letters at yellowletters.com. Get motivated seller leads through yellow letters, postcards, zip letters, typed professional letters, greeting cards, door hangers, and business cards. Yellow Letters is a full-service marketing company created with your success in mind. Get the personal attention you need to get your direct mail campaign started and get in touch at yellowletters.com.
And we are back in 3, 2, 1.
And look, think about Michael Jordan for a second. I mean, I like the guy. I mean, I've never met him, but if I met Michael, we'd be in a bromance because I think he's a cool dude. But he practiced more than anybody else on the team, and he was the best guy on the team, and he practiced all the way up to the day he was done. So why is the guy that's supposedly the best at what he did need to practice? Why did he need a coach? Why did he need a trainer? Because he knew he could get something out of it. I think that's what we offer a lot with the accountability coaches. They hold our students who have a hard time because life gets in the student's way, staying on track. You know, if we think about what we get accomplished over the last 7 days, without a coach reminding us, hey, do this today, do this tomorrow, do this another day. Without the routine of doing something on purpose, days are just going to go, and days are going to go, and all of a sudden we're going to be old, we're going to not be out of debt, we're going to have still the same job, and have nothing to show for it except frustration and not enough time left to do anything about it now. So I like the coaching program. I've made some really great friendships with it. I can consider the guys who I got to know really well, really, really good friends. It's pretty cool when you change lives. That's why I do it. I know that's why James is doing it. It works. I have several students in Bakersfield. We all buy houses, so it doesn't matter how busy your city is or any of that. What matters is that you follow a routine that we've set up for you to succeed. Whether you have a bucket load of money for marketing or no money at all for marketing, you're either going to do paid marketing or sweat marketing. So we'll teach you how to market without resource, or we'll teach you how to market with resource. When to do what, how to say things. I think those role-playing classes that we have every day are valuable.
Every day, absolutely. Monday through Friday, we role play.
Yeah.
And because it's absolutely crucial to being able to know what to say and how to say it, and the responses for the questions that your sellers are going to ask you, and understanding, the difference in the tonalities and the difference in different sellers, and you learn all that stuff in role playing. It's something you should do every day anyway.
Right. I mean, when I talk a lot, I do talk a lot about it, but when I talk a lot about embedded commands, mimicking, pacing, positive and negative reinforcements, pausing, when you hear all those work together and start understanding how, when you justify your position and create a win-win situation using tonality and verbal negotiation. When you learn how to do that, you'll make more money. In fact, you'll make money. And I remember, James, you on one of your first deals where you went through it and you just asked for the price reduction. He wanted, what, $16,000 more?
Right, absolutely.
But you knew how to ask for the price reduction.
Absolutely.
And it wasn't, folks, it's not, well, I can only give you $50,000. It's not that. It's asking it in a way that causes the prospect to consider why, consider the value in it for them, and be able to have them save face and do what's appropriate to create the win-win situation for both people. Because it has to be fair to the seller, and it has to be fair to the buyer. And we do this stuff in an ethical, moral, and legal manner, in that order. We make money and we help folks. I call it problem solvers. I mean, yeah, we're investors, but we solve a lot of problems. What do you want to add?
I think you should talk about a resource center, which is
Oh, geez,
absolutely
Louise.
terrific.
Contracts.
Oh,
Contracts.
my goodness. It's got everything. All the contracts, scripts, voicemail scripts, man, you name it. We even have live voicemails that you can upload into Ring Central.
Yep.
So no reinventing the wheel. Everything is there. It's
Yes.
terrific stuff.
When I decided to start coaching, what I decided never to do is keep anything from the folks that asked me to help them. So I just opened up, my business, which is why our coaching students can use the Alex system, so they can be virtual buyers. I mean, you can buy in your own backyard, but you can also buy across country. We'll teach you how to do that. And if you want to stay in your backyard but never want to meet a seller, we can teach you how to do that too. So the wholesaling model done virtually is pretty cool. What am I missing? I'm missing something. There must be something exciting about it. Oh, but the price. The price is exciting.
Absolutely.
What are we at? We're at $13.97.
$13.97 for a 6-month program. Absolutely.
Or if you want a monthly, it's like $2.97.
$2.97, right? Which is tons of value for a very inexpensive price.
You know what, James? I'm going to do this right now. James didn't even know I was going to do it. But right now it is, what's today, Monday? The 13th?
It is Monday the 13th, it is.
Boy, if you guys have a sweetheart, sweet honey bun, go out there and buy some Valentine's. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. But between February 13th and February 20th, $797 one time will get you in the coaching program. So less than $800 between now and the 20th of February. Anybody that signs up, 6-month program. We're not discounting what we're giving you, although we're discounting how we're charging you. That's like $600 less. That's like half price.
Yeah, wow.
I must be having a good day.
Must be having a great day, because that's...
You know what it's
That's
in it for me?
a great
It's why I do what I do. I don't need to coach. We don't need to do this.
Right.
We want you to be successful so you can pass it on. Every one of my coaching students, one thing I want from them is to give it back to somebody. Give it away. Teach somebody they know how to do what we do. Make our industry more positive, special. Sign up between now and February 20th.
Wow, that is a terrific price.
So we
Good
got.
stuff.
Thanks for letting us talk to you for 14 minutes. Till next time.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the Michael Quarles Real Estate Show. Get more info and stay in touch at michaelquarles.com.